Gracie, can I back any farther?
Not backwards, Mamie. If you want to back any more, you have to back it forward.
Okay, I'll leave it here.
Hey, hello, Linda. Hello, Jerry. How are you? Oh, my goodness. Mamie, how does Sherry get her head caught in the goldfish bowl?
Oh, that's not a goldfish bowl. It's a space helmet.
Oh.
Come on, Joan, get your luggage together now.
Hurry up now. Hello, Harry. Guess who just got in from San Francisco?
Mamie Kelly in her trailer and the 3 reasons I shouldn't have come home for lunch. Look where she parked this trailer right on my new lawn. She'll ruin it.
Oh, Harry, don't be childish. It'll ruin the lawn before it'll hurt the trailer.
Why do I live here? Why didn't I settle down in...
Oh, well, these funny little people.
Look, Space Captain calling Rocket Patrol. Do you read me?
Rocket Patrol speaking.
I read you, Space Captain. We've sighted Big Space Balloon. What are your orders? Let Big Balloon have it. Roger.
There we are. Oh, I'm so sorry. I told them never to point their guns at people when they're loaded.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry isn't loaded. He always looks that way.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to tell you. I stopped and saw your family before we left. Your mother wants to be remembered.
Oh, my goodness. Now, isn't that silly? I could never forget her. I've known her all my life. Oh, that is pretty silly.
It's not upstairs. It's not in here either. Let's go tell Aunt Gracie. Okay, Gracie. Where's Uncle George?
Uncle Joe. Oh, he's in the den typing. Why don't you run in and say hello to him? But don't disturb him.
We won't.
All right. Oh, aren't they cute? But, oh, wait a minute. Blanche, come on over. Mamie's here. Say, Mamie, why didn't Joe come down with you?
Well, he is coming later. Oh, Gracie, I've got the most wonderful news.
What?
We're thinking of moving down here.
Oh, Mamie.
Isn't that wonderful?
That's it. George. Oh. George Burns, you should be ashamed of yourself. You didn't even say hello to Mamie.
Hello, Mamie.
Hello, George.
Look, Mamie, I'll play with the children later. I've got to write a very important speech that I'm making tonight.
Oh, of course, George.
And, Gracie, I'm going into the guest room to work. See that I'm not disturbed.
Oh, sure, George.
Mamie, how are you? Oh, how are the children? They're fine.
Oh,
wonderful.
Blanche, I have some wonderful news for you. Mamie's going to move down here.
Isn't that exciting?
Isn't that
As soon as I find a house and a good school. Oh, Gracie, you know Sherry's still having trouble with the spelling.
Oh, really? Well, why doesn't she do what I do? If I misspell a word, I don't use it again, and that way I never make the same mistake twice.
Mamie, would you like me to help you find a place to live? I'd love it, Blanche. Could we start right now? I don't see why not. Wouldn't it love to do
Now,
that?
wait a minute, Mamie. You know, I have a feeling that there's something we forgot to do. You got that feeling?
No, now what could it be?
Well, I don't...
Where did the Earthman go?
The Earthman?
Uncle George.
Oh, well, I can't tell you, because if I do, you'll run right into the guest room and disturb him. Oh, wait a minute. And besides, you've already said hello. Mamie.
What?
That's what we forgot to do.
What?
Well, you were so busy taking care of the trailer that we forgot to say hello. Welcome to Los Angeles, oh, Mamie. Jerry, welcome to Los Angeles.
And don't forget Aunt Blanche. Give her a big hug.
Welcome to Los
Well, I've been a straight man all my life. I've just had my billing changed. I'm now the Earthman. I love those little girls, but I'll never get that speech finished if they keep shooting me in the head with those guns. I'm used to ducking when I make a speech, but not while I'm writing one. And those toys the kids play with today. Spacesuits, rocket ships, atomic ray guns. You know, they're so scientific, their own fathers can't play with them? Yes, those little... the things the kids play with today, it's just simply fantastic. I'll never forget when I was a kid. Yeah, I must tell you this. Before I tell you about myself, I was walking down the street and I saw these two little boys arguing. And I said, what are you arguing about? And one kid said to the other kid, he says, I'll bet my father can disintegrate your father. So I said, what's this fight about? And the little one who was crying, he said, we split an atom and he got the biggest piece. You know, kids nowadays are geniuses. I couldn't split an atom until I was 12. Split an atom. I had to go to night school to learn how to tie my shoe. But I did have a spacesuit when I was a kid. It was my father's old suit. There was enough space in it for me and my two brothers. The only game I remember playing when I was a kid was cops and robbers. Of course, in my neighborhood, we used real cops. The games the kids play today, Rocket Patrol and Space Captain, I guess they get the idea from watching all these television shows. You know, to have a successful television show, you've got to have something fantastic, something out of this world.
Now, children, it's cold day, so if you're going swimming, wear your sweaters.
You know, I think I've got it. Anyway, I must...
I'll get it.
Oh, I better take my typewriter and hide upstairs in the bedroom and finish the speech.
Hello? Oh, hello, Mamie. Have you and Blanche found a house? Oh, not yet, huh? Uh-huh. Oh, you're looking at one now? Well, make sure it's fireproof, and then if the children burn it down, it won't be your fault. What? No, I've got everything I need, Mamie. I even made a strawberry shortcake for dessert. Uh-huh. Oh, the children are fine. Yes, yes. They're looking for the Earthman. I think they found him. Maybe.
Gracie, will you call off the Rocket Patrol? They've shot me out of every room in the house.
Now, children, you come down here. Now, children, the idea. Now, you behave yourselves and let the Earthman alone.
Look, children, why don't you play in your trailer?
But that's a rocket ship.
Good. Why don't you fly to the moon?
Yeah, let's go to the moon. Jet number 1. Jet number 2. Jet number 3. That looks like fun. Jet number 4.
Come back. Look, Gracie, I'm making a speech for Mayor Bowen tonight, and I haven't even gotten started on it. I'm going out on the patio to work. And if those children shoot me once more, I'm going to take those guns away from them.
Yeah, all right, dear.
There's someone at the door.
Oh, no, wait a minute, George. It must be Mr. Douglas, the principal of our neighborhood school. I phoned him to come over. Come in.
The principal?
Yes, I want to see if his school is good enough for Mamie's children.
Oh, I see.
Hey. Oh, hi, Burnses.
Oh,
hello, Harry.
I thought you were Mr. Douglas.
Oh, no. Well, we do look a lot alike, Gracie, but I'm darker than Kirk Douglas.
Kirk Douglas? George, did you hear that? I didn't know that he was the principal of a neighborhood school. I'll bring over and tell Blanche maybe we can go to night school.
I just came in and already I'm lost. What are you doing with the typewriter?
I've got to write. I've got to finish a speech for Mayor Bowen tonight. So
Oh,
I better
well,
go
I
out
won't
and do it.
bother you then. Oh, a speech?
Yeah.
George, wait a minute. I've got a great opening joke for your speech.
Wonderful. I can use it.
Eddie Cantor told this at a dinner for Jimmy Walker when he was mayor of New York. It fits.
Well, let's hear it.
You never heard a laugh in your life like this when Eddie told this joke. And you'll do it even better because you're a better comedian than Cantor.
I am?
Yeah, I don't work for him anymore.
Let's hear the joke.
Well, every time I think of it, it kills me.
Yeah, well, this typewriter is killing me, too. The joke, Harry.
Oh, yeah, get this, George. Now, the mayor is sitting in his office, see? And the chief of police walks in, and he says, "Hello, Your Honor." He says, "Can you lend me $50? My wife wants to go to Cuba." So he says, why does she want to go to Cuba?
Well, Harry, there's more, isn't there?
Oh, sure.
Well, what's the punchline?
Well, I was laughing so hard I never heard it.
I didn't hear the finish. Why did you laugh?
Oh, that was the week I had asked Eddie for the raise.
Oh, that week. I see, that same week. I see. Well,
Blanche wasn't home. See, George, shouldn't you be working on your speech instead of standing here visiting?
You're right. Come on, Harry. Let's go.
Well, maybe I can help you.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that must be Mr. Douglas now, the principal. Don't you want to meet him?
No, I can't stand here any longer. This is getting heavy.
Oh, well, here, George, I can give you a lift with that. Isn't that better?
Better than the joke, I guess.
Come in.
Mrs. Burns?
Yes, oh. Kirk, what have they done to you?
I beg your pardon?
Are you sure you're Kirk Douglas?
Kirk Douglas? Goodness, no. I'm Mortimer Douglas. Oh, Mrs. Burns, are you having fun with me?
Well, not as much as I would have if you were Kirk. But sit down anyway, and I'll take your hat.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Douglas, if you can convince me that you have a good school, I may have 3 customers for you.
Customers?
Well, yes, the 3 Kelly sisters. They are going to move down here from San Francisco.
Oh, I see. Are they relatives?
Well, they'd have to be if they're sisters.
Yes, well, I'm sure your 3, as you say, customers will like my school. Are they of grade school age?
Oh, yes, and very smart, especially the youngest one. You know, she was born in 1945, and already she's 7 years old.
Well, I'm sure we have no problem because our system here is the same as San Francisco.
Oh?
We may grade a little differently.
You may what?
Grade. Here, it's A, B, C, D, F.
Oh, it is different from San Francisco. There, it's Grade.
Why don't you have them come over with their mother?
Oh, that chair isn't comfortable, huh? Well, sit this one. This'll be much better. Sit right down there. Now, continue.
Well, where were we?
Well, you were sitting here and I was sitting here.
No, I mean, what were we talking about?
Oh, spelling. Oh, and by the way, you'll have to help the oldest Kelly girl, Shari, with her spelling.
Oh, I'm sure we can help her.
Oh, and can you help her with geography?
Oh, yes.
Oh, good. You know, she's never been able to spell it. Here, sit down in this chair. This is much better. There, now, isn't that better?
Well, really, Mrs. Burns, I must be going. May I have my hat?
Oh, your hat? Oh, well, of course. Just a minute.
Mrs. Burns,
Huh?
are the Kelly children here now?
Oh, that's sweet of you, but you didn't have to do it. They've got dozens of them.
Look, give me that gun. Come on, I've got some work to do. In you go.
Oh, you won't kill
There you go. Atta girl.
Aren't you a little old for that sort of thing?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Well, Mrs. Burns, I must be running along.
Oh, well, I'm so glad the Kelly children are going to your school because from what you said, it must be wonderful.
It is, and I want you to know we've never had any juvenile delinquency.
Oh? Well, maybe you can get some. I want the Kelly children to have everything.
Just got this out of the icebox. Doesn't that look nice? I must tell you what happened. I just said to Gracie that I'll never be able to get that Mayor Barron's speech finished. And she said, you made a speech 3 weeks ago for Jack Benny. Why don't you use that one? So I said it wouldn't make sense because he's a tightwad. She said so is Jack Benny, so it ought to fit perfectly. Well, time is getting short. I better get on my speech.
Honey, not. I know we'll find what you want. You know
Gracie!
that. Bye.
We're back.
Oh, hi, George. What
Hi,
you
Mary.
doing?
Speech, writing speech.
Oh.
I see you've returned from your travels, Gulliver.
Oh, Harry.
You don't have time anymore to fix dinner for your husband, huh?
Did you get the note I left you?
Yeah, it was delicious. I washed it down with some leftover coffee from breakfast.
I went house hunting with Mamie Kelly.
Well, instead of going house hunting, why don't you stay home and take care of me?
Because
Who
I
needs the
happen
Kellys
to
around
like
here
Mamie
after
Kelly,
all?
and
These
she's a
kids are
friend
going
of
to keep
mine.
coming in here all the time. They go bang, bang, bang.
She's-
I hope you're satisfied. You've driven George off his own patio.
Oh, I did not. You were the one that came out here and disturbed him.
I did not. You did. You were
Well,
the one who was
you came
giving
out here
all
and
the trouble
started
out
it.
here.
I'll
You
show
kept
you.
talking
I'll
and talking
prove
and
it to
talking.
you.
All I was telling you was that you're going to spend more time...
George, tell me something. Did
Now,
Harry
just a minute.
disturb
Let
you
George
or
speak
not?
for himself. Don't you put words into his
I'm not
mouth.
putting words in his mouth.
You've driven him away again.
Oh, I was just going to ask
You
him a
always
question.
tell... You talk.
Every time things... George!
Just a minute,
George,
Blanche. I'll ask you.
Oh, Harry Morton, you struck me.
I gave you a little shove like that.
You did not. You pushed me hard like that.
I gave you a little shove like that.
Harry, hard like that.
Soft like that.
Harry Morton like that.
I'm going into the kitchen to finish this speech. And if anybody sticks their head in there, I'm going to wrap a skillet around it.
Well, you going to come fix my dinner now, or do you want to go over there and make enemies of the next door neighbors?
Why, you overgrown children.
Say, let's take off to the moon again. Yeah. Jet number 1. I can't. Why not? Jet number 1 is losing her panties. Jerry,
George, here, lift her up to me.
Say, George, that was quick thinking. He's in the pool, honey.
Oh, George Burns, the idea of swimming with your clothes on. That's a fine example to set for those children. Now look at you. You're just soaking wet. If you're going to stay in the pool any longer, at least put on some dry clothes.
You don't believe that was me who dived in the pool, huh? Matter of fact, I dived in twice. Once to rescue jet number 1, and once to rescue her equipment. Well, time is getting short. I got to get on that speech again.
Well, George, Mamie has taken the children out for a walk. Everything's going to be quiet. Blanche took Harry out shopping, and now you'll have time for your speech.
Wonderful. What are you going to do?
See, I'm going to answer my sister Hazel's letter.
Okay, good. Would you like a chair to sit down?
Yes, oh, thank you, please.
All right, there you are.
Oh, thank
Right
you.
there. I'll put this here. Okay. Now, there you are. Why didn't you take the ink over with you?
I didn't want to disturb you.
There you are. Gracie, I don't want to be disturbed.
All right. Isn't it funny? I couldn't write in there either. Oh, here's the paper. Oh, I think I'll read the paper. Oh, dear, that's a good idea. That'll keep the sun out of your eyes. Let me see. Oh,
Hey,
here's
George,
an
I
apartment.
remembered how that guy... Oh! He's been out in the sun too long. Look at the size of that blister.
I want to apologize for Blanche's interrupting.
Oh, I did not interrupt you. Now I've seen everything. A husband under glass.
To keep the sun out of his eyes.
Oh.
Look out, there's the Earthman!
What's going on?
There goes the light.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Gracie and I will be back again 2 weeks from tonight. And next week, don't forget to watch those nice people, Mary Healy and Peter and Hayes. And Gracie, wasn't that a nice surprise, winning the Sylvania Award?
Wasn't it, though? And, oh, I've got a surprise for you. Mamie's husband is coming down to visit her tonight, and you'll have to go to the train and meet him.
What about my speech?
Oh, you don't have to make a speech. Just shake hands with him.
Gracie, say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night.